you're like me, you've been probably chasing some sort of version of success, whether it is a dream job, financial stability, or personal fulfillment. But the more you chase it, the more you might feel like you're not there yet, right? It can be frustrating and demotivating. Looking at your progress from the point of view how far you still have left, it's what we can call the gap. But there is a better way to look at things, and it's called the gain. Stick around, and by the end of this video you will have a new mindset that will keep you motivated and proud of how far you've come, rather than feeling like you're constantly falling short. Let's break it down. The gap is when you compare yourself to an ideal, the perfect version of yourself, where you have your dream job and dream life. And that is always just out of reach. And no matter how old you're going to be, no matter how successful you're going to be, the ideal version of yourself is probably still going to be several steps ahead. For example, you might have just started your first or second job and you might feel like you're not achieving enough. You might feel like your peers are ahead of you and that your ideal version is far, far away. Now, the gain is when you stop comparing yourself to the ideal or other people on social media and you start comparing yourself to where you started. You look back and you realize, wow, I've actually made progress. The gain focuses on growth and it keeps you going forward. Let me show you how it works. Let's take an example. You started working in a new job last year and now you feel like you're nowhere where you thought you would be. Maybe you think, I should have been promoted by now, I should earn more. That's you living in the gap, focusing what you haven't achieved yet. But what if you flipped that mindset? What if you would be thinking what actually happened in that year? Maybe, last year you even haven't had that job. Maybe you developed new skills on the job, you built new relationships, you gained more confidence. Those are your gains. Focusing on them will make you aware of how much progress you've done over the last year, and it gives you motivation to keep going. So how do you use this practically? There's one thing you can start doing today, and it is, at the end of the day, ask yourself, what gains did I make today? It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe you solved a problem at work, maybe you learned something new, or maybe you just made it through a really tough day. By doing this daily, you will start seeing progress more clearly. Another powerful tool is weekly and monthly reviews. Look at how far you've come in that period of time and focus on different categories of your life. Look at your career, your health, your relationships, and personal life in general. And think about where you were at the beginning of that time period and where you're now. Try to write down 3 things that were your gains over that period of time, and you will be surprised how much you've actually accomplished, even if it doesn't feel like it day to day. And here is something to keep in mind. Setbacks are not failures. They are part of your gains. When something goes wrong, instead of thinking, I am so far away from where I want to be, ask, what did I learn from this? Maybe you gain resilience, maybe you learned how to handle a challenge better. This is all part of your growth story. Here's what I want you to take away from this video. Number 1, stop comparing yourself to an ideal. It's completely fine to have goals. Please have goals. It's great to have goals, but don't let them make you feel like you're constantly behind. Number 2, start measuring your gains. Look back and acknowledge how much progress you've made and celebrate that progress. Number 3, practice gratitude and reflection. Whether daily or weekly, take the time to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. When you start focusing on your gains, you will feel much happier, much more motivated, and in control of your growth. It can really change your day-to-day feeling of well-being. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please make sure that you hit the like button and you subscribe so you don't miss out any of my new videos. See you in the next one. Bye!